Alright, Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve, actually. Oh man, I cannot believe that 2025 is officially over. That is absolutely insane. Seriously, this year just flew by like nothing else. Yesterday it felt like it was January, and now today it feels like December. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's because both of them are in winter, and when it's winter, it's always snowy, it's always cold, it's always identical. Christmas is always on our mind, even a week after it's over, and you really just can't tell the difference between Christmas of 2024 and Christmas of 2025. So I guess that's why it always feels like a year just fly by whenever we reach the start of winter or the end of the year. So yeah, I just know that in 2026 of January, and when we reach December, it's also gonna feel like that. It just flies by. We're gonna be in January of 2026, and then we're gonna be in December of 2026, the following day. Every time. But yeah, but like I said, Happy New Year's. We only have like 5 more hours until 2026 begins. It's like 7 p.m. right now. And New Year's is going to start on Thursday, January 1st, 2026. And not everyone has resolutions for New Year's, but I always try and set up resolutions for next year because whenever it's going to be a new year, I definitely want to feel like I want to feel like a different person, and I got plenty. Uh, and I feel like I'm just going to start with my resolutions right now. So the very first resolution that I want to start is to try and improve my speech skills. It's been like 2 minutes now, and all I've did is just stutter and stammer and think and mess up my words. So I'm gonna try and figure out a way to try and improve it. Trying to get my words out more smoothly, not stutter as much. Try and get rid of that weird vocal fry that I have for some reason, even though I'm nowhere near LA or any big city really. But I'll try and figure it out. The second resolution I'm gonna do is I'm going to shave my head bald again, and I've shaven my head bald more than once, like probably 8 times now. The first time I shaved my head bald, I was like a sophomore in high school. I just woke up one day and I said, you know what? I don't like this hair. I don't take care of it well. I don't I shampoo it well, but I never lather it in conditioner, and that's why it always looks fuzzy and weird, and I have like a little bald spot here from me wearing my headphones all the time like this. These are backwards. That's why I just have a bald spot because of these headphones. So you know what? I'm just gonna shave it off again because I've shaven it off before. The last time I shaved it, my head bald was actually September of this year. I shaved it all the way bald, from the skin of my scalp. I shaved it bald in early September of this year, and look how fast it's growing. In just 3 months, it's grown to a moderate rate. The back of my head looks like this. You can see a little bit of locks here. And you know what? I still never take care of my hair that well. Maybe my next resolution would be to try and always apply shampoo and conditioner correctly to my hair, but screw it. It always looks bad no matter what. Even if I lather it in conditioner, it always looks fuzzy and dry and bad. Maybe I should get like one of those like hair sprays or hair gel. I actually have hair pomade in the bathroom, but I never used it at all. It's been there for like a year, and I never used it. My next resolution is I'm gonna try and look at the webcam more when I'm recording these videos. I always look at the screen. It's like right on top of the monitor, and I always look at the screen. But yeah, the main resolution is that I'm just gonna shave my hair again. I'm also gonna shave my beard as well. I have a very ugly beard. And I'm also going to shave my body hair, my armpits, legs, arms, private areas, everything. I'm going to shave it all off again. But mostly the beard and the hair. I'm going to try and see if I can shave it off on stream too, because I'm going to start streaming pretty soon. I'm going to play Left 4 Dead 2, try and beat all the original campaigns and all that stuff in one sitting before New Year's, but we will see. But right when 12 a.m. starts on New Year's, I'm gonna shave my head bald on stream. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to bring the garbage can in though, because I have a carpeted floor and it's gonna be a nightmare to try and get all that hair out. So, but I think after I shave just like a little bit off, I'm gonna pause the stream and I'm gonna shave the rest off in the bathroom, so I don't have to deal with all the hair. So yeah. My next resolution is I'm gonna try and be a lot more active with my weather reports. If you've been following my weather reports ever since late November of this year, you will know that I tended to skip some days. I skipped it on December 8, December 10, December 12, and I skipped from December 25 to December 27. I haven't been very active in the beginning, but hopefully next year I'll try and produce a lot more, definitely during winter. I don't think I'm going to do it as much in summer, though, because I have to deal with insects and thunderstorms and tornado warnings, and that's just going to be a nightmare for me, especially with all the heat and the bees. Near this house, there's always a bunch of wasps flying near the house, and especially on the back porch. The back porch that I stand on when I do the weather reports. In the summer, it is a freaking wasp nest. It is a wasp's nest. Sorry. I'm so stupid when I talk. But, there's like plenty of wasps' nests under the railings, but in the winter, I don't have to deal with all the bees and the wasps, which is why I'm standing on the back porch. I think during summer, I'm just going to do it indoors because it's going to be hot and there's going to be bees and possible thunderstorms, and I don't want to deal with all that crap. Cicadas, hot air, humid air, I'm not even going to deal with it. I'm just going to say screw it, I'm going to do it indoors, but other than that, I'm gonna try and be a lot more active. I'm gonna try and make one every day. Hopefully, have them be a little shorter, less filler-like. But I don't know if people like the long form, plus 10 minutes style weather reports that I do. But the next resolution, I'm going to start a Spotify account. I actually started another Spotify account earlier this month, but I never really used it. It was more of just like a test account because I'm gonna start a new one on New Year's because I really need to use Spotify more. It's gonna help me a lot, especially when I'm like not using an app. It's gonna play in the background. I always use YouTube whenever I listen to music, but I feel like it'll be better if I use Spotify, especially after that Spotify Wrapped or whatever, so it shows you how much songs or albums you listen to, and I really want to see what's the most prolific artist that I listen to. It will probably be Kanye, I think. I've been a huge Kanye fan lately. I listened to the College Dropout in one sitting. I'm probably going to listen to Late Registration next. I'm going to listen to all of his albums. When I start the Spotify account, I'm going to listen to all of the albums from College Dropout to his next one, Bully, which will hopefully come out this year, January 30, but he's probably going to delay it again, and then again, and then again. It was supposed to come out in summer of 2025, but he delayed it like 6 or 7 times. I made another 6-7 joke, am I funny? But yeah, it's probably going to release this year. He's never really on time with the release dates, but hopefully Bully will come out on January 30, like he says he will. But anyways, what's next? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and stream as much as I can on Twitch. I'm gonna try and play a lot of games on Steam. I'm gonna try and play the Walking Dead Telltale series. I'm gonna try and play GTA 4 if it runs. I heard that it doesn't run that well on PC. If it really doesn't run, then I'm probably gonna have to install mods, which I never really plan to. I really don't like to install mods. I mean, most games I play, I feel like they're fine the way they are. But if it'll be a mod, it'll probably just be like a trainer menu. Every single gamer on PC has like a trainer menu, especially in GTA, where you can like activate invincibility and turn off the police and spawn different NPCs and models, and you can like manipulate the time. It's probably just gonna be like a trainer menu. But if GTA 4 doesn't run, then I'm probably gonna have to install the Fusion Fix mod, because I heard it really improves everything about the game on PC. The FPS and the cutscenes, the zoom in the cutscenes, actually, sorry, the jitteriness, the weirdness. Hopefully, I don't have to install a Fusion Fix. I can just play it vanilla, but we'll see. And yeah, that's basically all my New Year's resolutions. It's just gonna shave my head, be more active on streams, be more active with my weather reports. Oh, I'm also gonna try and write more comments on YouTube, because there's a lot of gold mines that I discover on YouTube and I never write comments on them. I'm gonna be more active on Twitter. There's also a lot of gold mines I see on Twitter, and I never reply to them or repost them. I always like them though. I always press the like button on YouTube and Twitter, but I never reply to them or repost them. But I'll try. Trust me, there's gonna be a lot of cool tweets that you'll make, and then like years later, people are gonna like rediscover it and like compare it to what's going on in that year or whatever. Every tweet you write is like a time capsule of sorts. Yeah. Every tweet, every video, they're all time capsules in the future. That's really why I want to make them, so that way years later or decades later or maybe even centuries later, if the internet is still around, people can just like revisit my channel, watch them. People like hundreds of years in the future can just watch this kid's channel from 2025. They're gonna be like, whoa, this is what it was like back then in the early 2000s. And by early 2000s, I mean early 2000s from 2099, basically. Every video, every photo, every tweet that you write on social media, they will be gold mines hundreds of years in the future when people rediscover them, because we're always curious about how life was back then. We're always curious of what it was like in the 17th century, the 18th century, what it was like back then. And hundreds of years from now, people are going to wonder what it was like in 2025 or the 2000s, the 21,000s. Everyone's going to wonder. And I see it. I see the vision. They're probably going to get excited that I'm talking to them right now. Hello, everyone in the 22,000s and the 23,000s. I'm glad that you're all watching this video if it's still around. Nice to see you, but yeah, that's my New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna go live pretty soon, play Left 4 Dead, then I'm gonna shave my head. Yeah, that's my New Year's Eve special. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, have fun, stay warm. God bless you all. And I will see you all in 2026. Good night. See you at 12 a.m. Bye-bye.